Last week on the show, you heard from Conservative leader Erin O'Toole, and today I'll be speaking with Liberal leader Justin Trudeau about his plan to move Canada forward. Let's start, Prime Minister.
Yep, 14 years old. That's Wyatt Sharp from Ontario, Canada. He's generating a huge following for covering major national news stories for his YouTube channel, The Wyatt Sharp Show. He covers the day's top stories, interviews prominent figures, including, you see there, Canada's Prime Minister Justin Trudeau. He's interviewed U.S. representatives. It goes on and on, Larry.
Wyatt joins us live to tell us more. Good morning. Look at this kid wearing a jacket and tie. People around here could learn a few things from him. Well done.
Well done, Wyatt. Dress for the job you want, right?
Yeah.
Absolutely.
So when I was 14, I was shooting bottle rockets at my neighbor's house. Why are you so serious about life that you have become a journalist at such a young age?
I think it's just out of kind of curiosity, out of a personal interest for specifically some of the things that journalists get to cover. With me, I have an interest in politics and all things political journalism. So that's the main focus of my show and of the journalism that I do. I think it kind of just first started out of, looking and seeing, seasoned journalists interviewing people on a day-to-day basis, and then myself reaching out to some of those people that, you would see on some of the major news channels, and just asking them some questions of my own. At first, it just started out with like email exchanges, and then I thought, why not do this, online via Zoom or in person, and record them and then publish them so that people can benefit from it.
So I'm sure when you first reach out to people, I mean, the average politician, I'm sure, did you say, hey, I'm a 14-year-old journalist? How did you get the first person to do an on-camera interview with you?
Yeah, well, I mean, looking back now, certainly like my first guests compared to the guests I'm able to get now are quite different. Like I started out with local people, with local politicians, and now I've been able to expand to interview other people as well. But my main strategy now is just introducing myself to people. That's like the first thing I say to them is, my name's Wyatt Sharp. I'm a 14-year-old journalist, because you don't want them getting on thinking they're going to be talking with, a 50-year-old journalist who's been in the business for 3 decades. But, I tell them who I've interviewed. I tell them, some of the work that I've done, some of the things that I've covered previously, and it gets easier as I go, because I think people perhaps are able to tune in, or sometimes now with the different people that I've interviewed, I'll go back and interview them a second time.
So Wyatt, I suspect that these people, these very important people, suspect that they're going to have some kind of softball interview from a 14-year-old kid. Do you ask them challenging questions, and can you give maybe an example?
Sure. I mean, I think when I talked with the Prime Minister, for example, in Canada, certainly there was, the obligation to ask him tough questions, because it was during the Canadian election campaign. Any elections are divisive in any country, really. They're polarizing, and it's bound to be, because you're picking the next leader of the country. So I knew if I didn't, ask difficult questions, then I would have people on the right side of the political spectrum frustrated with me. And so I try to match both and try to be as balanced as possible. And so asking tough questions is a key component of that. Specifically with the Prime Minister, inflation in Canada was very high at the time. It's still relatively high. So I asked him about some of those issues, how he can, pledge to lower the deficit, given that at the time it was quite high.
Yeah.
So do you think you want a job in this business after doing this for a couple of years, or do you want to go into politics? What do you want to do?
I think journalism, I think there's a little bit less drama perhaps involved in journalism than there is politics. I like to cover the drama rather than being a part of the drama.
Right. Do you need an agent? I only charge the standard 20%.
We'll give
anytime.
We'll give you his information.
Yeah.
Well, you can watch Wyatt's new program on YouTube at The Wyatt Sharp Show, and you can follow him on Twitter at Wyatt Sharp 8. Wyatt, thanks for joining us. Good luck to you.
Keep it up, Wyatt.
Thanks so much. Have a good day.
Nice. Good job. Time now for